Okay guys, you are here in the right place to learn QBasic programming from the very basic. And if you are SE preparing students, grade 10 students or grade 9 also, this is the best video for you to learn, explore QBasic programming. In my previous videos in the different playlist, I'll provide the link of that in the description below so you can learn basic programming without function procedure and sub procedure. From today onwards, I'll provide you the list of the questions and you can practice it at home, and I'll provide you the solution for these questions also. There are many programs which you should learn up to for grade 10 students. And you can see the list. Here are the programs, list of programs for using function procedure, using sub procedure, using pattern printing programs, and find the output and analytical questions and file handling programs also. So if you are grade 10 students and if you want to learn QBasic programming and file handling programming in QBasic, this is the best video for you. Whatever you need for SEE or grade 10, here is the list of those all the programs. So every day I will make video and I will explain you the program. I will provide you the solution. So you can check the link in the description to find the solution for each program, whatever is discussed in the video. Okay, the first one, this one, I've already made the video with detailed description and explanation. You can check the link in the description. There is two video for this. One I have created using function procedure and one I have created using sub procedure, sum of three numbers. And the next one you can see here is another video that is for average of three number using function procedure as well as sub procedure. We are solving these all programs using both the modular programming concept, that is function and sub. So you can understand and you can see the difference between function and sub procedure. So let's do this program for today, and the remaining other program I will explain in the next video, and I'll provide you the solution of few programs that is related, and you can check that and you can try it by yourself and verify those answers also. So for today, let's go with the second video because first video is already created. So I'm using this QV 1.0 version to write QBasic code. Basically, a program is to calculate average of three number using function procedure as well as using sub procedure. So firstly, I will do using sub procedure. Declare sub ABZ. You can keep the name of the sub procedure that is related to the calculation. We are creating a sub procedure to calculate average. So I'm writing ABZ. You can write ABERAGE also. So now average of how many numbers? Three numbers. So we need three variables to store those values A, comma B, comma C. You can write PQR also. This is simple. For three numbers, I have written A, comma B, comma C. So after that, CLS. Declare statement must be at the top because declaration statement must be at the top. Input. Enter any three numbers. I will store these numbers in A, comma B, comma C variable because I am using this variable as a parameter. So I am going to store in this A, B, C for three numbers. In the single input line, we can take three inputs in this way by using comma separated variable. Now the time to call the sub procedure after input. So to call the sub procedure, we should write call statement and then name of the sub procedure, that is ABZ, and the parameters is A, comma B, comma C. That. So this is sub procedure call. A comma B comma C, F A B C, A comma B comma C. While calling, you don't need to write here sub. Call directly sub procedure name and the parameters. Then after that end. After end, you need to write this is what main module. Up to end, this is main module. Now we need to write sub module, that is sub. The name of the sub procedure is ABZ, comma A, comma B, comma C. When you press enter, the sub module will be open. Okay, this is sub module starting from here, and this is end sub. Inside this, we need to calculate average. So I will write here A, B, E, RAG average equals to A plus B plus C in the bracket. Average is sum of all numbers divided by number of numbers, like this. So we have three numbers, a plus b plus c, and divided by 3 because we have three numbers. Now we need to print the value. Print average of three numbers is a, b, e, or a, z. Why I'm writing here average complete? Because I'm using this variable here average. That's why we need to write average. Now we can run the program and see the result. Okay, first number 7, second number 2, third number 4. Average of three numbers is 4, comma 3, 3, 3, 3. That's done. Okay, so you cannot write here a, b, z because this is sub procedure and sub procedure does not return a value. If sub procedure returns a value, then you need to use the sub procedure name, that is name is abz. So this is sub procedure does not return a value, so you need to write something else. You can write ab only also, but you cannot keep same name, that is of sub procedure. Instead of writing abz, you can write ab, abraze, or anything else. And you cannot use a also because a is already used here as a parameter, so we need to write ab. This is fine. Now to see both the modules, view, you can click on split first. Okay, here is sub module, here also sub module. So I'll click up and go to subs, and then I'll open this title. This is main module, this is sub module. In sub module, we print the values here only in the sub module, but in function module, function procedure, we print values above here. Okay, this is the solution using sub procedure. Let's make changes and make it using function procedure. Okay, so instead of writing sub, I will write here function now because we are doing using function procedure. First changes. And the next is while calling a function procedure, function returns a value. So instead of writing call, I will write here x to store the return value, that is by this function procedure. This is the name of the function abz. These are the parameters. This function returns some value and we are storing that value in x. So this function returns average. So I'll print average here because this is function procedure. Average of three numbers is x. Okay, this main module is done. These are the changes what you need to do while using function procedure. If you want to learn very basically, you can just click on the link in the description. There is the first video. I have explained each and everything there. You can just watch and continue with this. This is main module finished using function procedure. Function returns a value and we store the return value and we have printed the value. Now in the function procedure, if you are calculating average of three number, you don't need to write here print statement because function procedure return value up in the main module. Now what you need to write to return the value? Instead of sub, we need to change here as a function, and in the function you need to write abz. You need to write the function name, that is what abz, and then calculation or formula. If you are doing this, then this abz, the name of the function, will return the value from where it is called. So the calculation will be done and the value whatever is calculated will be returned back to the main module over here. To return the value, you need to use function name as it is abe, or if you are writing here avzr, then you need to write avzr. That is the same name over here also same. So whatever you will write, you have to write same everywhere. You can run the program. Okay, now 8, 1, 14. Average of three numbers 7.66667. Okay, fine, this is done. So this is the simple program using function and sub procedure to calculate average. Hope you are clear with this concept. Now to get the solution, just click on the link in the description. I'll provide you solution for this first question using function as well as sub, using function as well as sub for second also. In the next video, I will explain you this area circle program and I will update the file every day. So you can just click on the same link to get the solution for each and every program, whatever is mentioned here. And I'll provide you solution for each and every program as well with explanation. Have a good day, guys. Click on the like button and click on the subscribe button.